Hi, I'm Mary Jo Boyd here with another eBite from Attorney Computer Systems. Today's eBite is in PracticeMaster. Today we're going to talk about how to rename a contact. So a lot of times this happens where either somebody gets married, divorced, somebody typed in the name wrong, and every time you go to search for a contact, it's incorrect, and you just want to get that changed and fixed. So I'm going to show you how to rename a contact as far as the ID goes, so when we search for it, you're actually finding it correctly. So I'm going to go into our contact database in PracticeMaster, and I'm going to just use Linda Willis here as our example. So let's say that Linda Willis is now married and she is now Linda Brown. We'll just be very generic here. If I need to rename her, what I'm going to do is go up to Maintenance, Renumber, and then to Rename Contact. And I know it's kind of weird because you're going under Renumber and you're not renumbering, but that's where it is up on this menu. So Renumber and then Rename Contact. I'm going to put in her old contact ID. So she is Willis, and there she is. I see her down here. And then I want to put in what her new contact ID is. So I'm going to say she got married and her last name is now Linda Brown. I also then can update her full name fields and her first and last name fields because those also will need to be changed. Now you can go into a contact record and change these full name, first name, and last name fields. And then you'll notice though that she's still under Willis as the contact ID. And so these could already have been changed, and you might see the old value as Linda Brown because that's already there. You wouldn't necessarily need to update the name fields at that point if you've already done that ahead of time. But if you have not, then you can go in and you can see what the old value is and you can change those as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and say OK. And it's going to ask me if I'm sure, and I'm going to say yes. And it goes through all of the records that Linda Willis was associated with, and it changes her name to Linda Brown. I'm going to close that out, and now in my contact list you can see that her name is now Linda Brown. And I can open this contact record. Her contact ID is Linda Brown, her full name is Linda Brown, everything is all changed to the new name. Now if I needed to change her back, we'll change her back to Linda Willis. Again, I'm going to go into my Renumber, Rename Contact. I'm going to bring up Brown this time. There she is. And I'm going to change it back to Willis. I'm going to update the full names again. And I just hit my Tab key on my keyboard so it would update those values. Say OK. And then it will go ahead and do that. And we'll close it and close that. And now she is back to being Linda Willis. This can come in handy if, again, divorce, marriage, whatever the reason that the name changed for a personal thing. If I came in and I saw that someone had, renamed a contact ID incorrectly, or I have duplicates and I want to rename those to be proper, and we'll get into some more of that on another eBite with merging and things. But for renaming purposes, that is where you can go. Maintenance, renumber, rename, and you can fix those. I hope this eBite's been helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to visit our website or give us a call. Thanks.